Guys, they said there is royal panic right now over the latest revelation. According to what we are hearing, they said Queen Naomi, upon returning back from her trip to Morocco, she is supposed to come to the palace and spend like 2 to 3 days before that final full moon ritual will happen. You know that there are some other rituals that they will do ahead of the main final full moon ritual. Even though up till now we are still hearing that one of the items have not been found. Although Kabiyesi have employed more diviners and Ifa priests to go into the groove and help Iyanifa and others. But according to the information reaching us right now, they said even though this royal manor have been prepared for her to stay, because that is where she will stay for the 2 days or 3 days before that final full moon ritual, that messages or the revelation prophecies have been coming from all angles that Queen Naomi should not come to the palace within these days. Because if eventually she comes to the palace, that she will that what she will do to this period will be greater than or will be worse than what she did before. And that is because some of these deities, especially those deities that they use for bad intentions, have been awakened, have been activated against her return. There is this particular deity they called Iku Orisa. This Iku Orisa, according to our research, they said Iku Orisa deity is the deity of death and mortality. The concept of Iku is not simply about the end of physical life, but also encompasses the transition from one realm to another. Yoruba culture acknowledges both social accepted deaths, typically of elders, and socially unaccepted death, that is tragic or premature death. Iku is considered a powerful Orisha, and while feared, is also acknowledged as part of the natural order of life and death. Yoruba beliefs emphasize that death is a transition, a passage from the physical world to the realm of ancestors. The Yoruba have a strong tradition of ancestor veneration, which includes honoring and seeking guidance from those who have passed on. This practice is linked to the belief that the dead continues to exist and can influence the living. Egungun masquerade are a physical manifestation of the ancestors and play a significant role in rituals and ceremonies related to the dead. The Ifa divination system also incorporates the concept of Iku, with which with initiatives sometimes undergoing a symbolic journey into the underworld after undergoing the rite of Iku. Even though Iku is feared, offerings are still made to appease the deity and ensure a smooth transition for the deceased. The specific role and significance of Iku can vary across different Yoruba communities and tradition. I want you to lay more emphasis on this particular place where they said the specific role and significance of Iku can vary across different Yoruba communities and tradition. And according to the revelation, based on this particular one that is activated in the palace, they said their main purpose of activating this Iku Orisha against Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi is such that if Queen Naomi ever returns to the palace, or if Kabiyesi ever tries to present Queen Naomi publicly as his wife, that Queen Naomi, that there will be confusion, serious confusion, such that Queen Naomi will reject Kabiyesi. And if nothing is done about it, that this Iku might end up taking a royal life. You know what that means? That simply means that someone will buy because of this if Kabiyesi tries it to bring Queen Naomi back into the palace. And the main area where the diviners are laying more emphasis is telling Kabiyesi that Queen Naomi should not come to the palace within these days, that if she tries it, she will reject you outrightly and that full moon ritual will not happen. Of course, we all know that if Naomi rejects Kabiyesi the second time, there will be no need for that full moon ritual. So what they are doing right now is telling Kabiyesi to tell Queen Naomi not to come while they go on and do some cleansing and appeasement rituals to calm this spirit that has been awakened against them. One thing about the Yoruba people is that they believe so much in all of this, and that is why it is working for them. They said whatever they believe in is working for them. So they believe that if they don't do some of these rituals and appeasement, because even though this deity they said is deadly and feared, that there are some appeasement rituals that can still be done to calm them. You know, someone can just go and invoke them with some rituals, because it is also through rituals that they can activate them, telling them that this is this person, see what this person is doing, fight for me, do this, do that. Then without the person's knowledge, that thing will be fighting. As in the person's knowledge, as in the person that it has been invoked against. But since the person is aware, the person can as well go and say, okay, I did not do anything to this person, no. See what I'm doing, no, this, that. And if truly your hands are clean, you can still do some appeasement rituals to calm their spirit, and this can continue. That is what they said, that these diviners have told Kabiyesi that tell Queen Naomi that on no account should she cross the palace within this period. Let them do some of these appeasement rituals. Let them cleanse the palace. And the funny part of this drama is that this Iku Orisa is not the only deity that these women have invoked or activated against Queen Naomi's return. But this particular one, they said, is a spirit of death and life. I'm sure you heard it from what we read. And that simply means that, from what we are hearing, that if care is not taken, if it is not handled with so much carefulness, it might end a royal life, according to what we are hearing. And a lot of people are saying, royal life, royal life, who could this be? Who knows? The reason why they should try to avoid invoking some of these spirits is that sometimes you might invoke them out of jealousy. And after all said and done, after everything, they will find out that you are just invoking the spirit against an innocent person. The spirit might come back to you. That is one thing. It's like they don't know. I don't know. But some people are saying that it can never be Queen Naomi. You know why it will never be Queen Naomi? Because her hands are clean. She got married to the king as a wife. She did not chase another person from her matrimonial home to be there. She did not do one or two rituals to be there, as in two juju and all of that to be there. She did not manipulate any situation to be there. Kabiyesi approached her as a young lady. She said yes. Kabiyesi even married her as a virgin. So no matter what they do, the repercussion can never be on her head. It will rather go back to those who are fighting her unjustly. So right now they say Kabiyesi is panicking, but they said the diviner that bring that prophecy told him that it's not something to worry about. That the only thing that should be worrying them right now is how to get the remaining item. As for what these people are doing, it can be handled. That is what we are hearing, if all the information is true. Don't forget that they are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as facts unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Do well to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Bye. Love you.